Hello everybody, my name is Dennis Dyson, and today we're gonna be doing a little bit of a reaction video to 5 signs of ADHD by, well, 5 signs of ADHD in adults by Psych2Go. So, yeah, honestly, I'm just here because Psych2Go makes good content and I like enjoying their stuff. So, please get out there, support them, do what you do. I'm gonna like it anyways just because I know it's already gonna be good. So, let's just get into it and see what new information I can glean about this situation with ADHD and how I can use it to try to help myself more.
To be a developmental condition.
Hmm.
Today, it is acknowledged as a persistent issue that can last well into adulthood.
Yep.
A study led by psychologist Dr. Margaret Sibley reveals that it persists in 5 to 75% of people.
That's a
People
large
with
position.
ADHD may be diagnosed in childhood or later as an adult.
Yep.
We may be familiar with the signs of ADHD that emerge early in life, like behavioral issues at school, being
Yeah.
unable to sit still in class,
Yeah.
difficulty following the teacher's instructions, or finishing tasks. But what
Yep.
does
And yes.
ADHD look like in adults? Are they similar to
Um.
the signs displayed during childhood, or are there any differences? In this video, let's explore together some of the signs of ADHD in adults.
Yeah.
Mental restlessness. Perhaps you're accustomed to the fact that the letter H in ADHD refers to
Hyper.
physical hyperactivity,
Mm-hmm.
where one excessively fidgets and moves about constantly. But did you
Yes.
know that the letter H is also associated with mental restlessness? Professor of
Yeah.
cognitive psychology, Dr. Kimberly Quinn, says that the ADHD mind is constantly filled with a flock of very busy hummingbirds, zipping in and out with each new and interesting flower, and with a constant buzz. ADHD brain is the internal motor that won't simply shut off. Kate Moore Youssef, a fellow adult with
Mm-hmm.
ADHD, describes this experience as having continuous inner chatter and overthinking that causes emotional burnout and
I understand this so well, but at the same time, I'm just bouncing it.
mental exhaustion by the end of the day. This internal restlessness in adults with ADHD was measured using the Internal Restlessness Scale in a study by psychology professor Dr. Lisa Wayant. According to this
Yeah.
study, college students with ADHD have much higher ratings of internal restlessness than college students without ADHD.
Mm-hmm.
Ready,
Mm-hmm.
fire, aim. We all know
What?
that life does not have a rewind button, but throw impulsive comments into the mix, and we might end.
Uh. So like this one's just pain because if you ever decide to come to my streams and watch the shit that I do, you'll realize that like half the things that are funny about me happen in between videos.
Enter a realm of awkward social situations.
Mhm. Mhm.
Professor of clinical psychology, Dr. Russell Ramsey, explains that adults with ADHD experience this constantly. Speech spontaneity is part of the package. They may find themselves blurting out responses before the entire questions are laid out, interrupting others mid
Yes.
sentence, or finishing other people's thoughts. This impulsivity is due to hyperactivity manifested inside the brain. Adults with ADHD have many ideas and thoughts circling in their minds, and they fear that they may forget their thoughts if they wait too long.
Honestly, I feel that one so much. There's been so many times where I just fucking said some other shit about something else and I forgot it. Yeah, and then
Causing them to blurt out things and interrupt discussions they engage in. Trapped in the now. Whenever the topic of approaching deadlines is brought up in the conversation, I bet you'll hear a long sigh, followed by, oh no, that reminds me. There is a universal understanding that deadlines are stressful and can trigger a feeling of anxiety.
yeah.
This is especially true for adult ADHDers, who may display excessive emotional reactions to deadlines or miss them entirely. Psychologist
Yeah.
Ari Tuckman says that adults with ADHD are frequently trapped in the current moment and are more absorbed by what is happening now. They're much more affected by their surroundings and find it easier to disregard external cues. It's more
Yes.
difficult to make room for the future until finally they enter the future. And
The future doesn't start now. So I will start with what is now. And when the future becomes now, it has started.
this is when mayhem starts. For example, Even when they set the alarm clock for 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, they're still up and about at midnight.
What time is it as of recording? 10:18. I said I was gonna start stream around 6. This shit didn't start till about 7:40.
This pattern of chronic procrastination is caused by executive dysfunction, which involves difficulty planning or completing a job due to an inability to visualize the final outcome. Loss for words. You know, predictive text with text messages?
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, for those with ADHD, their brains work like the predictive text function. Licensed clinical social worker Timothy Kelly explains in a Psych Central article that when a person with ADHD speaks, their brain will deliver the following line to them even when they haven't yet finished the
I know this so well. The amount of random ass shit that has come up in my auto search.
present sentence. In other words, their brain moves faster than their speech, leading to disorganized thinking. According to psychology professor Dr. Susan Whitbourne, difficulty in organizing thoughts causes adults with ADHD to sometimes experience a loss of words when they want to explain things to others.
Someone just fucking says red. Red.
Unmotivated. Feeling unmotivated. The struggle that everyone can relate to. But neurodivergent adults experience this feeling of laziness differently.
Yeah,
They
no.
may try really, really hard, but are still unable to accomplish their
Local? Are you trying to cause a war right now? We're not showing what my fucking search history is. No, we're just not. We're not doing that now. We're not doing that. Local, there's enough things in this world that are supposed to be either sacred, harmonious, or all around just like things you don't do, you know? Like that's just shit you don't do. And sometimes no, just no. I think I'm good. You will like me better this way. I will like me better this way. Um, reality of our situation is just I don't want to, even if I've said that I would, and I did not. So fuck no.
goal. Perhaps they see a pile of unwashed plates and cutleries, turn around, and flee. They may come again at another time, but the same cycle of running away persists. According to a study
Yep.
by research psychiatrist Dr. Nora Valco, dopamine is a neurotransmitter that is active in the brain's pleasure and reward center and is involved in the regulation of motivation. The researchers found that there was not enough dopamine and dopamine transporter in the brain of adults with ADHD, which subsequently interfered with the dopamine reward pathway. Even when adults with ADHD believe there will be a reward at the end, they still find it hard to complete their tasks.
If I don't feel like doing it, why the fuck are you gonna make me do it?
Can you relate to any of these signs?
Yes.
I can. If
Hell
you
yeah.
do, we urge you to talk to your family doctor or mental health professional to get it evaluated. Remember, having ADHD does not mean something's wrong with you. You're not weak, defective, or lazy.
Yeah. No, you gotta love yourself. Everyone here should love themselves very much.
Your brain is simply wired differently. Cognitive psychologist Dr. Quinn even reveals that ADHD can actually be reframed as a superpower. You
Although it
use
shouldn't
your
be seen as that
intelligence in
always.
unique ways, tackling issues and providing ideas that nobody has ever thought of before. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. And
Anyways, in my own personal way of seeing this, hold up. Yeah, go into the description of this video and just like check out the original video. I would like you to do that. I think it might help you. It might let you watch this again. It would also actually fucking support the original creators of this video, which means that I can then watch more of their stuff if they have more support than just what I can give them by watching it myself. You know what I mean? Thank you very much. As for anything else that you could do for me and little old me, you can completely like or dislike this video. I don't really care. You know, like it's not gonna hurt me. Um And then as for my comment section, just try to keep things constructive and just like all around send me around places or talk to me or like request new videos or stuff like that. Tell me what you want. And as for how do I say this? Uh, Subscribing to me. You can subscribe under two conditions. Those conditions being number one, I you just want to come back around and support. And number two, which is actually the most important one, and sometimes is number one, depending on if I forget or remember them in the right order. Subscribe because you think I'm worthy of your subscription, aka subscribe because you think I, aka subscribe because you, fuck, fuck. I literally have it in my mind. I just don't know what the words are. Fuck it. I'm ending this goddamn outro. You know what the hell I mean. Do it if you want to. Don't subscribe out of pity. Yes. Local, local. That's. Mm. Uh, mm. Hmm. But no one ever sees dislikes, anyways. I only see the likes. Well, I see the dislikes, but no one else can see them. Anyways, we're gonna end this video so that they don't have to listen to my bullshit. See ya. Pizza. Did I just say pizza? Fucking pizza. It's pepperoni. Pizza and pepperoni. Oh, da 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 da.